Retiro Park in central Madrid. Today is the opening of the book fair, one of the most popular events of the year. For the occasion, the highest state officials have made the trip. From the royal palace came Queen Letizia. And in the middle of the crowd is 72-year-old Manuela Carmena, the Mayor of Madrid. Here, people call her by her first name.
Hello, how are you?
Elected a year ago with the backing of Podemos, she's a leading figure of Spain's new left. A former judge, she stayed close to those who brought her to power, and her simple and relaxed style continues to charm many in Madrid. For José, with love, Carmena.
Listen, I'm 81. I've always lived in Madrid. You're the best mayor we've ever elected.
Thanks, and you don't look a day over 70.
This video footage says it all about Carmena's style. The day after she was elected, she turned down her new chauffeur-driven car and chose to take the metro, as usual. Madrid had been a stronghold of the right for 25 years, dogged by corruption scandals and marked by conservative policies. Today, the change is noticeable.
How are things? Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Right, let's go.
Welcome to Manuela Carmena's office. Behind the image of a kindly grandmother, an efficient politician. In just 1 year, she cut the city's debt by 20% and halted evictions from public housing.
The economic crisis that came when the housing bubble burst left some neighbourhoods, particularly the more deprived in the south, in a very precarious situation. My mission is to reintegrate these neighbourhoods, not only to improve their quality of life, but also to give them back some dignity.
Rebuilding social cohesion lies at the heart of Carmena's project for the city. She has freed up 60 million euros in funds for citizen-led projects.
This participatory project is very interesting. The aim is to rebuild ties between citizens and public funding. If the people of Madrid want to have a new sports centre or square or monument and they're behind the idea, I think they'll take much more care of it than if it was something imposed from on high.
This pilot project has attracted 5,000 suggestions from citizens. Among them is the idea of Antonio and his friends. They're big fans of parkour, the art of climbing across the urban landscape. They live in Vallecas, one of the most deprived neighborhoods in the city. With support from the town hall, the first training center for 50 local youngsters will be created.
These obstacles are waist high. There'll be different types for training and jumping.
Alturas que son entendibles para poder apoyarte y saltar. Sí que podemos hacer una aproximación.
We've put together a rough budget. We've got help from technicians from the town hall, and we'll have around 150,000 euros. It's something really concrete. It's the first time we have something that's really ours, and it's the first time people have really listened to us, and it's not just words.
This kind of project is a first for Madrid. It's inspired from similar initiatives in cities like Reykjavik and New York. Initial funding will come through next January. In a palace in Madrid, we meet up again with Manuela Carmena. Tonight, she's a star. A leading daily newspaper has named her Woman of the Year. It's the first time a left-wing political figure has won the award.
Listen, all this is a bit strange because a year ago I was a retired judge, an old person, quite nice but mostly unknown. And then my life became public in the space of 1 day and strange things started to happen. Let's stay as we are, as we all should be.
Seamos como somos, seamos como debemos ser, ¿no?
In the audience, El Langui is one of Spain's most politically engaged rappers. In his video clips, he celebrates the end of the right in power.
Con mis cosillas, la asociación, los desahucios y lo más importante, que nos hemos quitado la guirre.
Like many in his neighborhood, he voted for Manuela Carmena, but a year after the election, he doesn't see that much change.
The city's neighborhoods need Carmena and her team, but they must work harder for the areas that have problems, where drug trafficking is still an issue and women fight every single day to save their children from this plague. We've heard it in her speeches, and I applaud the change. But I say this to you, Carmena, come to my neighborhood to see the state of the streets and the rubbish bins. Watch out and don't rest on your laurels.
Tonight, Carmena is savoring her success, but she knows the battle is far from being won. Madrid remains the capital with the least social housing in Europe.